Welcome back to another episode of the Jalapeno Paupers podcast. I'm Miles.
And I'm Bernie.
And we want to welcome you who may be first-timers to Pauper Commander. Thanks for coming to check this place out. We do Pauper Commander all the time. We do some podcasts. We do lots of gameplay. And we have a great time doing it. So this episode is about a year. We've been playing Pauper Commander for a year. And we're going to chat about that. We're going to reflect on our last year and talk a little bit more about Pauper Commander and answer some questions. But first, this episode is brought to you by Manapool. Manapool is a fast-growing marketplace for Magic the Gathering that makes buying and selling cards easy. Their optimizer helps you get the best value when buying cards, and their team is focused on making it a great experience for buyers and sellers alike. They also refilled our promos, so we have some more promos in the description. Jump in there, grab those. You get 5,000 extra mana, which is like $5 towards your next purchase. So if you're a first-timer user of Manapool, it's awesome. They got their promo going for us. That's super cool. We also have an affiliate link if those run out. Just let them know that we sent you and check out Manapool. It's been really cool. I love their interface. It's very simple, streamlined. It's a great place to buy Magic cards. So
yeah, I've used them a lot.
And you've been selling stuff too.
I have. I've sold a single card. No one's buying my stuff, but I sold one. Great process, easy to use, and go get your free reward. They have a daily reward. Go do that.
Oh yeah. Okay. Thank you, Manapool, and thanks for everyone for supporting us. Shall we jump into our topic?
Yes.
Okay.
1 year.
Yeah.
Can you believe that?
It's kind of crazy. Yeah, we've been playing
in 2 days.
We've been playing Pauper Commander for a year. Our first year of Pauper Commander. It's been awesome. I've loved it. Making content has been super fun, and making Pauper content has been wonderful. So if you're new to Pauper Commander, let's talk about that a little bit. Pauper Commander is a variant on Commander with a couple of rules. So number one, your commander can be any uncommon creature. It doesn't have to be legendary. It opens the pool up very wide to a lot of different options, a lot of fun stuff you can do. We play both, and we play lots of legendaries and non-legendaries alike. Next is all your creatures. The rest of your cards, the rest of your deck needs to be common. Have a common printing at some point. That's the biggest difference, and that's kind of the gist. I mean, 30 life, starting at 30 life, is another difference, and then 16 commander damage versus 21 in Commander.
Yep. Banned and restricted lists are different. Only 2 cards in Pauper Commander: Ristic Study, Mystic Remora. Everything else, fair game.
Yep.
Even the game changers. There are some game changers that come in. If you
there are
that for regular EDH.
That's right.
Not game changers. You can play the heck out of them here.
Play them. Bring it on.
Crop rotation.
We love it. Crop rotation. That's right. Okay. Any other big, welcome in for new players to Pauper Commander. I was reflecting back on our first episode. Our first episode, we just kind of had an intro to Pauper Commander, and we talked a lot about a lot of good stuff in there. But yeah, that's the gist. Pauper Commander is very sort of more fundamental Magic. We talked a little bit about that. It's more on the ground, lots of combat damage, combat focused. Of course, it does have powerful things you can do. Lots of combos, lots of infinite combos, different power levels, of course, right? But one thing we highlighted in our first episode was that Pauper Commander feels much more maybe grounded in fundamental Magic. We compared it a lot to maybe Limited as well. You have to be really good at the basic mechanics, and reinforces those things too. So one reason why we love it, and one of the biggest differences, I think.
Yeah, and I think the better you are at those core mechanics and just limited environments in general, the better you'll be. But the beauty of Pauper Commander is just playing it you'll learn those how to be better at those little things, those core experiences that you look for in Magic. It helps you learn those faster than it would in like EDH, where there's so many broken things going on. It's so hard to keep track for new players, especially. Like Pauper Commander simplifies everything, but still keeps the essence of what Magic is, and so it's just great.
Yep, agreed. Another big difference is board wipes. There's much less powerful and less of them in Pauper Commander as well. One other highlight I just wanted to mention was reflecting on this year. I think Pauper Commander is another fantastic way to play Magic the Gathering, and quickly becoming, one of my favorite ways to play Magic. Like, if not the favorite, in the top 2. So I say that to say, we talked about other formats that we love. We were playing a lot of EDH, lots of limited, pre-releases, that kind of stuff, online. You mentioned 60-card Pauper. You have a couple of 60-card Pauper decks. We just love Magic, and Pauper Commander is another fantastic way to play it. So the invitation is, if you love Magic, you love playing Magic, you love Commander, try Pauper Commander. Build a Pauper Commander deck. We'll get into some questions that are people asked, that our supporters asked, and that we want to reflect on. But that's a great way to start, is just build a Pauper Commander deck, try it out, bring it to your pod with EDH people. We'll talk about maybe some options for that. But
join our Discord.
Yeah,
play with people there.
Yeah,
I know that can be a hard thing, is finding games.
Totally.
Especially if your group doesn't necessarily want to try it, or not everybody does. But yeah, our Discord, there's a lot of Discords out there. You can find the games. It can be scary though, but our Discord people are awesome.
They are great community. Play on Spell Table. That's what we generally do there. Okay, Bernie. What?
Sorry. Yes.
Okay, Bernie. What is maybe a number one reason why people should try Pauper Commander?
Okay. My number one reason. This was so hard. I've been thinking about this since we started talking about.
There's a lot of reasons, but
I think my number one reason, and it's so many combined into one. So if I had to choose one, the thing that draws me to it the most is the cost. Being able to build a full deck for possible like $5 is a viable price for a deck. Up to, I mean, you can get more expensive. Typically, ours are probably around the 25 to 40 range.
Sure.
But still, that price is so awesome to be able to have a full Commander deck that is really fun to play.
Yep.
And can last. And if you do want to upgrade it, cheap.
Yes.
Just add a couple cards. Even get the expensive versions of cards, and it's still going to be so much cheaper than a regular EDH deck. And so I say the number one thing is the price, but it's really all the other things about it. It's so much fun to play, and the price is still that
right.
Good. So
absolutely.
That's why I'm sticking with price.
Yep.
Because everything else about it is so awesome. To have it be this much fun and still be so cheap is just, it's so cool.
It shouldn't be allowed.
Yeah.
But so to your point, yes, it's super affordable, which makes it super accessible, which makes it, I don't know, it's easy to play, easy to build decks, easy to build a lot of different decks, try new things, right? Like, oh, I like this archetype. Oh man, but I don't want to invest another couple hundred to like this deck and this commander and this archetype and whatever. But it's like, oh man, this could be kind of fun. Oh, I'll throw like $20 into this deck, and oh, that's really cool. So the accessibility is amazing, and it doesn't feel like a $20 deck or a $20 experience where it's like, oh man, this is kind of lame and they don't do anything. But man,
exactly.
There's powerful stuff, powerful cards, like, and we talked about how to build a deck, and I think a lot of that is in a previous podcast, but a lot of that has to do with synergy, right? Like, there's so much creativity and synergy that can be discovered at this level that it doesn't feel like budget Commander or a budget format necessarily, even though it is.
Yeah. So yeah, if everything else wasn't, I don't know what, perfect. It's the perfect format. If everything else wasn't there,
yeah,
then I would find a different reason because
sure.
cost. Yeah, okay, it makes sense that not everything's great. Like there's these fallacies with it, so cost makes sense. But with the experience that I've had for the last year, it has become outside of limited. So it's my second favorite format, and it's not really close. So limited is my favorite. I still love drafting and sealed. So those, I don't think those will ever be beat. But Pauper Commander is my second favorite format because everything about it is so much fun, and I was not expecting to be this like enthralled, this excited about Pauper Commander.
I'm all in.
Started.
I'm all in.
Really. And so to have everything kind of come together, and then it still is affordable,
Right.
Like it saved me so much money.
It's true. Yeah.
It just,
You can get that. You can get the same sort of. You can scratch the same itch as Commander, and you build decks and try new things and experiment and you're not sacrificing fun either.
no.
It's amazing. It's so fun. But I agree. I love the affordability. My number one would probably be just the gameplay itself is different enough from Commander. It's more like fundamental, more rooted. Feels more like traditional Magic, and that's I think that would be my number one reason. Cost comes along with that, but I think the gameplay experience is different enough and more varied enough from Commander that it's worth it. So in that it like I said, more grounded, more basic, more fundamental. It's not necessarily simpler necessarily. I mean, some things are, yes, but it doesn't have to be. Like you can do really complicated stuff, but I think just, I don't know, the cards you're playing with, the stuff you're doing, it feels like, man, this is like kitchen table Magic. This is what I fell in love with versus like someone, I don't know, man, it's hard to keep up. It's hard to keep up with Commander.
It's so hard.
Right? Like there's so many cards and so many complicated cards and just like, I'm going to take 3 extra turns and I'm going to do this. And I'm just like, I don't even care anymore. Like I'm going to cast like an 8-mana spell that does like 10 things. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Okay, fine. Do it. I don't know. Like the fatigue, the decision fatigue of Commander, and just all the complicated, I don't know, mechanics and triggers and so much to keep track of.
Mm-hmm.
I love playing Pauper Commander for the reasons of just like, hey, I'm going to attack you with like an 8/8 Trampler, and that's like the craziest threat on the board, and it's like awesome. It's like, oh my gosh, that was so cool. I love, just like the stuff you can do. It feels more, I don't know, gritty and fun and real, rooted in Magic. So if you're missing that feeling and missing like Magic, there's a lot of discourse about Universes Beyond and they're changing the game and it's not the Magic I remember. There's still Universes Beyond. We still have that in Pauper Commander, but I think you can get that feeling of, boomer Magic. All you Magic boomers would fit right at home in Pauper Commander.
Yeah, I think that's a fantastic reason. The gameplay experience is so much. We were just playing an EDH game this weekend with some little children who whooped us, and I didn't play like any cards.
You were mana screwed.
But at the same time, I was still having so much trouble keeping up with what was going on because everyone was doing a lot of things.
And like they would play a card and there would just be like a wall of text, and I'm like, all right, whatever. Like, what does it do? Okay, all right. I'll just wait till you do the thing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was kind of like, even though it wasn't like the greatest game for me, I was kind of happy that I wasn't also having to keep track of what was on my board because there was nothing.
Yeah,
I had 4 lands, and I was just trying to pay attention to what everyone else was doing, and it was so much. And I was just thinking, this is. I get why some people like this.
There's a time and a place.
Yes.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I just let's just simplify things.
It's
It's so much fun.
It's nice to break it up and to like Pauper Commander feels like, oh man, I don't have to like rack my brain and I don't have a headache after the game, and it's not like 3 hours
and it still is thinky though, and that's
Yeah.
what I think I like most is you can focus
Oh,
more
for
on
sure.
on strategies of what's going on and have it feel impactful.
Yeah.
Whereas if I spent so much energy learning everything, one card could throw the entire game into a different direction than all the energy I just invested in
Right.
being caught up with what's going on. Whereas
Yeah.
in Pauper Commander, you can be super thinking and strategic, and things will change, but overall, you can still kind of execute a game plan that you've thought about and want to implement. So
Yeah.
that's a huge difference for me. And I've loved that gameplay experience.
Totally.
For Pauper Commander.
I mean, there are still big swingy plays. There's still a lot of strategy, of course, and we'll talk about some of that later. But there is a lot of thinking and that goes into it for sure. But it's a nice break from EDH. It's nice to not have to deal with those crazy, I don't know, walls of text. It's hard to keep up sometimes. And even my deck, in that game, I exiled like half my library, and all my enchantments had escaped, and I was like, oh my gosh, now I have to look through like 20 cards and figure out how to like win and survive. And I mean, I like doing that sometimes, but I like switching it up too. So, okay. Other reasons to play Pauper Commander. I love the cost. The community is amazing. I mean, that's another huge one, right? Is the gathering, and that's true for just Magic in general. But the Pauper community that has embraced us is wonderful.
It's awesome. It really is so much fun. There's so many incredible people in this space. I just feel so lucky.
Yeah,
it's such a fun
format, such a fun community. That's another great reason to play. You can do things in Pauper Commander that you can't necessarily in EDH. We had a whole episode about that, about unique Pauper Commanders, stuff that you're not going to find very much in EDH. We have an episode about that. Go check that out. So that's another great reason.
If I didn't choose price as my number one, my number the two, or the thing that would replace it, would be deck building. The deck building, I could just build decks on Moxfield all day long. Doesn't matter if I build them in paper, but it's just so fun using Scryfall, all these other to try to find unique cards, fun cards that nobody plays anywhere else.
Yeah,
that have homes in certain decks, certain archetypes, certain Pauper Commanders, and it's just so much fun.
It is
figuring that all out, trying
to
solve the puzzle without having an overwhelming amount of resources. Like with EDH, you just go to EDH Direct. You can just click, copy, paste.
Right.
It's so easy to do that.
Right.
And it's so tempting too.
Yep. And if you don't, there's a back in your mind, you're like, oh man, this is like suboptimal. Like there's I should put these cards in because they're the best. Not essentially always true. And there's an EDH, feeding itself issue, but at the same time, it's just it's easy to just fall into that. Man, these are the best cards. Just throw them in, and then half your deck's built for you in any archetype. Yep. But
so the extra work it takes, it's so rewarding though when you figure something out, and then you go look and see who's been doing this. Has anyone been doing this? And there's like one or two other decks like it, and you're like, this is so cool. This is so rewarding to just, and so many different things are viable. Like there's so many commanders that have just been not explored, and in casual, do it, and you can still have so much fun and just very unique experience that gets lost from in EDH.
Right. The restriction, the common restriction breeds this creativity. You'll hear it a lot, and this restriction forces you to be creative. So it's really fun. Even today I saw a commander and I was like, oh dude, I want to build that one. Like that looks super fun and cool. So every day, just like, man, what has surprised you most about the format?
All right. What surprised me the most about the format is the speed of games. My expectation was that these games would be slow and grindy and last like 2 to 3 hours.
Because
And
of the
just because there's not a
lower power level?
Yeah, the lower power level.
Compared to EDH, right?
Yeah. And this was my expectation. I think a lot of people have that expectation. I don't know. I can't pinpoint why necessarily I thought that. Probably because low power level.
Sure, right. It's like, oh, it's all commons? What? Oh, boy.
Yeah. 4 people playing all commons. It's just going to get gummed up.
I attack you with my tutu.
Yeah. And so I was expecting like long, slower, maybe a little bit boring.
Right, right.
And that has completely not happened.
Yeah.
There have maybe been only less than 5, probably only 2 or 3 games that we've played that have given me that kind of an experience where I'm like, okay, this game just is going way too long. Like nothing's really happening. We can't get through anybody. And it's just kind of stuck, but it's so rare. And we've played a lot.
But I think we've learned from those games as well. And we've learned, like, early on, maybe we're like, oh man, the board state will get gummed up and, there'll be blocks, right? It'll come to us a board stall. And we're like, oh man. But I think we've learned from those. And we're like, okay, how do you break the board stalls? And we put in more, whatever, tramplers and flyers and whatever. Like, so yeah, I think we've learned from those experiences and learned how to avoid those and break those and not make them boring, right? Make them exciting and fun. And
yeah. No, that's exactly right. And so, as far as the time goes, like, I think games do go longer in terms of turns. We'll talk about some stats, but I would guess that an average Commander EDH game is less turns than a game of Pauper Commander. Maybe that's not true, but I would guess that the games end on earlier turns for EDH. However, individual turns in Pauper Commander are so much quicker, especially later in the game, compared to an EDH game. There's so much going on in an EDH. It just goes back to what we were talking about. Because of the complication and so many cards, and there's so many decisions that somebody has to make typically in an EDH game that their turns just take forever.
So many words to read.
And when all 4 people are taking 10 minutes, 15 minutes a turn at the end of a game, it adds up so fast. And in Pauper Commander, you can still have long turns, but not nearly as long as is normal for an EDH.
Right.
And so that kind of tied together. Maybe the games are a little bit, they're similar in length, maybe, but you get to play more turns in Pauper Commander.
Overall, you get more opportunities.
Yeah. So I think that's what surprised me the most is how our games actually played out compared to EDH,
right?
In terms of time.
And the feeling that there's a perception, oh man, at the common level, those games are going to be kind of meh just because the power level is lower. But I was also thinking as power creep continues, commons, uncommons are just going to continue to get more powerful, and it spices up the games, and it's anything but boring. And I have not been bored. In fact, I've been just, I don't know, excited. Like when I find a new commander, I'm Blaze Commando is coming to mind. It's not a new commander, but is one that I was like jazzed about. I was like, oh my gosh, how the question now becomes, how can I break this and make it like incredibly powerful? And like, what's the dream here? I think like Grape Shot with Blaze Commando, because he cares about dealing damage. And so if I copy Grape Shot a bunch, whatever, and make a bunch of tokens like that's the dream, is like, man, how do I break this? And that's incredibly powerful. Like making a ton of 2/2s like with haste, or 1/1s, sorry, 2 1/1s with haste, like how do I do that the most? I don't know. That's like so exciting.
Yeah.
And like, how do I do this at the common level? And there's tons of ways to do it. And I don't know. It's exciting and fun and interesting, and the puzzle, yeah, like solving that puzzle, how to break it, and you are doing incredibly powerful stuff too. So, yeah, I was surprised a bit by that too. And if you're thinking, man, this is depowered, yeah, not necessarily, not at all.
No. What about you?
Yeah, I think. Well, the biggest surprise, yeah, I think it's probably around. I think it's probably around the gameplay itself and the power level itself, and what that would look like. Like I kind of described. It does not feel depowered or slow or dull at all. It's even more exciting and more interesting and more fun than anticipated. And you can do more of the stuff that you want. It's streamlined. It's like optimized for fun. It's just like, man, one or two things that you really want to do, and the deck does them really well. Like, it's not trying to do too much. It's just like, man, I really want to do this specific. I want to draw a bunch of cards and ping all my opponents, and that's what this deck does. And it's, I don't know. So, how deep maybe the format is.
Oh, that's good.
So
that's a great one, actually. I like that.
The biggest surprise, if I could sum it up, would be how deep and complex it is. On the surface, it's like, oh, commons, whatever, uncommons, fine. But when you start getting into it, it's like, oh my gosh. We're discovering cards that we didn't know existed, and that have very specific uses and interactions, and it's a deep format. It's deeper than you realize.
Yeah, so that's interesting. So Dev from SBMTG made a video today, came out today, so you were seeing this later. But he goes through like 10 commanders that you should play in PDH. And he was like so surprised at where it was. I'm pretty sure he didn't say this, I don't think. But I think he was using PDH Rec.
Yeah.
So if you've been to PDH Rec, I have stopped using that completely.
I'm not familiar with the top 10 on there.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I think he said Finn the Fang Bear was number 1.
Yeah, sure.
And I think a lot of them are.
Dina Soul Sleeper was like 6, I think you mentioned. Yeah.
Tachiova was really high. So, but anyways, he was reading off, and then he started pulling out ones that he thought were awesome.
Right.
Saying how low they were and just shocked how low they were. And I was just, the whole time I'm just thinking, yeah, the ones you're saying are awesome and are super cool. And probably if more people played the format, they would rise. Like Burrclaw was super low, which is shocking.
Mr. Orfeo.
Yep, right? Orfeo. And so, but it also goes to show you that it's just so deep.
Yeah, and I was like, dude, wait till you get lower. Like, there's some awesome ones.
The ones that aren't even on that list are so much fun.
Oh my god,
so powerful. That's a great.
It's
surprise.
So deep. Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
In part because you can have any uncommon creature. Like, it doesn't have to be legendary. We don't have that restriction. So that, man, it's amazing.
Yeah,
and
it was really fun seeing him kind of dive into it and
discover that live.
See how excited he was.
Yeah,
all these cards that
he's like, wait, Pauper Commander is awesome. Amazing and super fun.
So it was fun. And yes, great. That's a great answer. The depth of it.
Okay, let's talk about some like lessons and experiences and just kind of reflect. What's been your most positive PDH community experience?
Jeez, there's oh my gosh, so many.
I know. My
favorite though, just for kind of nostalgic reasons, me and Garrett went to MagicCon 2 years ago.
Yeah,
in Vegas.
Yeah,
it was in October, right? I think it was October.
Yeah.
I think it was like a week before our first video came out.
That's right.
So we went down to Vegas, the three of us, to try to network and meet people who were playing Pauper Commander, and we got a bunch of our tokens from a Kinko's or some place, just squared cardboard thing.
Yep.
And we went down, and the first person we saw, the night before we saw Pauper and Lobert.
Yeah.
That was the first time meeting Lobert. We had played with him our first game on Spell Table.
That's right. That's right.
But we met him that night, and we didn't know what he looked like or anything. So we go up to this table that looks like they're playing Pauper Commander, and I recognized Ryan, Papa Pauper, because I had watched the tournament that he had just won. So, are you Papa Pauper? He stood up, was so excited to just talk to anybody about Pauper.
Yeah.
It was so cool. And then we were introducing ourselves, like we're the Jalapeno Paupers. We're going to start a YouTube channel and whatever. And Lobert was across the table, and he's like, "Hey, it's you!
I know you guys."
I'm Lobert." It was just fun. And then the next morning, we walk up to the same area, and Bobby is sitting down with Derek, and we just walk up and we introduce who we are, what we're planning on doing, and they were so awesome to us. It was incredible how
pals were there too.
Yeah, pals and showed up, and
so nice, and just awesome.
It was just such a cool experience. And we hadn't released any of our videos yet, but everyone was so excited to have someone else create content, and they were just so nice.
Yeah,
like even if we would have never made a video, they still
totally
they could have cared less.
Yeah.
They just were awesome people.
Let us borrow decks, play with their decks. They had a bunch of decks to give out too. Like, yeah, just playing Pauper Commander all day. That was super fun.
So if you ever do go to a con, there will be people there who love this format so much that will just be the kindest people and get you to play games with them. Go find the Pauper Commander tables at cons, because there's some incredible people you'll meet.
Totally. I want to say I love our supporters.
Good answer. That's a good answer.
No, I'm shilling out to them, but truly the response to like our community, our little community has been like so cool, awesome. Like that people even like watch this and enjoy it. I'm like, what the heck? It's crazy, but it's really cool. Like I love the enthusiasm, the support. That's been such a highlight and such as like surprise, and just gives me the warm fuzzies when people like, hey, I love your stuff, like love your content. I love the haters as well. Just kidding. We don't even get a lot of that, so it's kind of funny. But we just appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. I just love the love and the support and our supporters and playing with you guys. Like we play with our highest tier people, and we love doing that. That's been super fun. And getting to know you guys, and like also the international reach.
Yes,
like
we have people shocking to me.
That is shocking. Like we have people like in Europe and Australia and Canada. Yeah.
I guess France is in Europe, right?
Yeah, I think so. So I don't know. It's just been really cool. The community's been awesome. My honorable mention would be MagicCon this year. We had a secret cube game.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that was gonna be what I said, but it wasn't really Pauper Commander.
No, it's not.
It was
with
Pauper Commander players.
It was with Pauper people.
That was one of the highlights of my life, really.
Man,
that was
it was crazy, but we just went we found this, I don't know. The whole story is crazy. We'll have to tell us sometime, but what time? It was like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. Bobby brought a cube, and we just found this empty conference room and set up some tables and cubed. It was amazing, and everyone's just tired and loopy, and oh man, it was really fun.
It was.
So the Pauper community is awesome.
Yes.
Okay.
What was your favorite gameplay or podcast moment this year?
Oh boy. All my wins, all my many wins.
All my wins.
Dang, this one was tricky. I loved our unique Pauper Commander podcast.
Okay.
Just because I love how deep, like we talked about, how deep the format is, and finding those unique hidden gems of Pauper Commanders that you can only do in Pauper Commander. So I loved that podcast. We did interview the RC.
Yeah.
And we played 20 questions with them, and I think that was really fun.
That was fun.
We had maybe you should watch it, but
Yeah, go watch it.
Go watch that. Just whatever.
Skip to the end.
Skip to the 20 questions if you want. But that was really fun playing 20 questions with some of these guys who like know every common card. Derek's an encyclopedia of common cards, and so that was super fun to play with them. And then I don't know. I don't know if I have a specific gameplay moment necessarily. There's been some really cool stuff. I'm thinking about when Jake and Bryce. Jake was playing Black Waltz.
Yeah.
Bryce's deck was going off. Who was it?
Ultimates,
yeah. Was it?
Yeah. No, sorry. I played Ultimate. It was the one who just played.
Yeah, the landfall guy.
Gladius.
Yes.
Gladiolus.
His Gladius deck was going off crazy. I mean, Black Waltz is awesome, but I don't know who was going to pull that out, but Black Waltz just had enough gas in the tank, and so that was an exciting game. So I didn't know what was going to go down.
Well, I'm glad I had a more serious answer because I have two answers.
Yeah, what do you got?
One is, so my gameplay moment is our first in-person game with Chris and Garrett. And we rolled a nat 20.
Oh, dude!
On the Golem
on
thing.
the
What was that thing?
Earthshaker
Elemental.
Earth something elemental. Earth Cult Elemental.
That was
Nat
awesome.
20.
That was so much fun.
That was sick. And you had sacked 2 lands or something.
It just wrecked me, but it was such a cool moment.
That was sweet. Agreed.
And podcast. This is the dumbest answer for a podcast, and I can't get this out of my head. I'll be doing nothing. I'll be working, and I just think of this moment in a podcast. And me and Jacob, I need to find the episode. I don't remember the episode, but me and Jacob were doing 20 questions. You had the card. You were in the middle of us. It's the dumbest thing. It's not even funny. I was editing the video, and I didn't know he did it in the moment. He leans back.
Me?
You lean back in your chair, and you're holding your phone up.
Because I have the card.
Yeah, you had the card.
Okay.
Just on a podcast. That's what it was. It was about card draw. And we did a card draw draft. So like 3 from each color, whatever we did. And so we're trying, me and Jacob were just trying to guess, just come up with questions.
Yeah.
And you just lean back. And, unfathomable truths as devoid. That's all it is. You just say, unfathomable truths as devoid. And that's on. I didn't notice you say it, but when I was editing the video,
why did he say that?
what in the world?
Well, you guys were probably asking about
you mentioned it as an honorable mention right before we started it, so I think you just had it on your mind.
Oh, you guys weren't asking about color identity or something?
We already knew it was. I think you did. Did you do Snake Umbra? I think it was. We already had the color down.
Unfathomable.
You just lean back. Unfathomable truth. As devoid.
Unfathomable truths does have devoid.
It does.
So
it does.
True statement.
I just think about that all the time. I will never forget that. I don't know why. It's
random,
goofy, random thing.
Good stuff. Okay, another question for you. Have you improved as a Magic player? Why or why not? No, it's made you dumber.
I think so. I think I have improved in terms of deck building for sure. I know that I have improved as a deck builder. Gameplay.
Yeah, deck building.
As a Pauper Commander player, I have improved. I don't know how well that translates anywhere else though, because I think the skills and the tactics are slightly different for every format really. But as an overall Magic player, I'd say deck building is a skill that can be universally applied. So I would say yes in that terms.
I agree.
And then I think I've improved as a Pauper Commander player, but that was starting from 0. So that kind of makes sense. I don't know. What about you? Do you think you've improved?
Yeah, I think deck building is maybe the most obvious. Yeah, absolutely. And I think learning, we talked about this in our deck building episode, but I think maybe the biggest area is learning deck synergy and what makes a maybe more cohesive deck, because you have to think about these things more in Pauper Commander versus EDH, where you can just be like, oh, duh, Soul Ring, Commander Sphere, like Cyclonic Rift, like just putting all the best things and what they do. There's not a ton of thought that sometimes needs to go into those, but man, I can only use commons. Okay, well, how do I squeeze the most out of this common and make, because I have limited slots, but I need removal. Oh, but I also need card draw. Oh, but I also need a finisher. Okay, how about like Wild Size or something where I can like +3/+3 and draw a card, and whatever. How can I maximize the use? Ask more of my cards, and so learning how to do that, and learning how to. I think Scryfall is huge.
Yes.
Like we should talk about how we use Scryfall sometime, just sort of a tutorial or just how we use it. But like Scryfall is hugely important, and learning how to use it to the best of its ability, to is max potential, I think is super helpful. And so getting better at that, like I don't really, what I don't use EDH Rec, or I sort of exclusively use Scryfall, and build decks from scratch a lot. And so yeah, I think right on there. And then we talked about this a little bit earlier, but Pauper Commander, you have to get really good at the fundamentals, especially combat and math, and oftentimes, a lot of the time, well, many times we're in gameplay and like, I think I can, how do I win? How do I kill two people? Like it's maybe, one person's knocked out and we're trying to figure out, hey, I attack this person, how do I not die on the crackback to this other person? Or how do I kill both of you in the same turn? Or, what blockers do I need to leave back? And so there's a lot of that stuff, a lot of that math that I think we're getting better at.
Yeah.
About how to navigate end games, and what risks we can take and what outs do we have. And I think taking those calculated risks and like threat assessment, I think we're getting better at, which I think translates to, can translate to EDH for sure. It's just like, what do I need to worry about now, threat wise? Is it a threat to me right now? Also, who do I need to kill? If I have an opportunity to kill someone, who's the bigger threat? Who can I survive another turn against? Etc. So I think all those things, navigating the end game when things get really sticky and tense, and I think there's lots of opportunities for that. And I think we're getting better at those things.
Yeah, no, I agree. And I think when I say better at Pauper Commander, and I don't know how that translates, what I think I meant by that was learning the card pool, specific for Pauper Commander.
Yeah.
Is important. Like for any format you're playing, learning what cards you could potentially see played against you.
Yes.
So just getting a increased knowledge about what's available.
Right.
And that comes through deck building tons of decks and playing more. But I think that is what I meant more so by my Pauper Commander skill. I've improved at Pauper Commander because I know more of what my deck is result of and what potentially could be seen in these other decks. And that helps a lot in playing a game.
Oh, absolutely. Yep. Know what your opponent could have, how, what could kill me right, or, how could I lose right now, and playing, around that is potentially.
We kind of answered this, maybe.
Yeah, what's the biggest deck building lesson you've learned? Yeah, we kind of.
Or I was thinking this. Yeah, I don't know. Go watch our deck building episode.
Yeah.
We talked a lot about that there, but I would say synergy is the biggest one, is how to incorporate as much synergy as possible into all the different categories of things that I want in my deck, how to incorporate synergy.
Yeah, I think synergy, and then asking more of your cards, and stretching your cards, and getting the most out of your cards, I think is the biggest lesson. Oh, this is a fun one. What card surprised you the most?
Do you have one?
I think I have sort of a category. I think if I could, Bonder's Ornament,
Oh, okay.
because coming from maybe EDH or whatever, it's like, oh man, 4 mana to draw a card. Like that seems really slow and expensive and whatever. But I'm like, oh man, like in Pauper Commander, that's awesome. You have time to do that.
Yeah.
You usually have mana to do that. You usually want mana sinks maybe later. So I think that maybe that category is like these mana sinks that look expensive or slow are maybe more viable than you thought. Like invokers as well for like 8 mana and pump something up.
Yeah.
Like those can be legitimate threats and good. So Bonner's Ornament's awesome, right? Now I look at it, I'm like, oh, dude, that card's awesome. It's repeatable card draw. 4 mana's not that bad. Because everything else is cheap too. Like in EDH, you're like, man, 4 mana, I need all of that. But if I'm like, I have 7 mana, I'll spend 4 of it to draw a card and then cast something else for 3 mana. Like that's very doable. So yeah, these cards that look slow or expensive are surprisingly viable.
Yeah, I think those are great answers. I would say Opal Palace.
Oh yes,
Probably.
yes. I did have that one in mind, 100%.
It's so good, and it does not
awesome.
look like it should be great, and no one plays it in ADH. And slower card, right? You have to spend an extra mana for your commander. It doesn't tap for
and
naturally.
+1 in EDH is less impactful.
Yeah, for sure. And a lot of times commanders in the EDH don't even care what their power. They could be 0/1s.
Right.
They just need to be on the battlefield to do their thing.
Yeah.
Whereas here, much more combat focused, obviously. So getting your commander, the best card in your deck, usually, at extra power, is fantastic.
It's huge.
It's so good.
Oh yeah, it's. And then imagine if you're casting it more than once, whatever. Like forget about it. 2 counters, thank you. I'll kill it, please.
Yeah.
I was thinking about my Shrine Keeper deck.
Okay.
With Opal Palace. Mm-hmm. Oh my word. And it has haste, and oh my gosh, it's amazing.
Yeah.
So Opal Palace is a freaking powerhouse in that deck.
Yeah. I think as far as a card that came out this year, maybe that surprised me, Servandum, the Lucent.
Ooh, baby.
We didn't rank that guy very high in our top 10.
No.
And then playing with him.
Very powerful.
Very good.
Very good. Oh yeah, Servandum's awesome.
Anything else though?
Yeah,
there are, but
sure. Oh yeah, Opal Palace, amazing. Yeah. What card disappointed you the most? Yeah, that's an interesting one. I can think of Pygmy Kavu.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, you were so excited about that. You got me way excited. I went and bought out every one from the store near me. I have 8 copies sitting in my my Pauper Staples box.
Let's play
I
them.
haven't used one in the whole year.
Let's try them. Okay. Coming from EDH, where it's like black is a super powerful color. And there's more stuff going on, more creatures, more stuff going on in the board state. I mean, I think it still could be viable, but you're probably not going to be happy with it if it's drawing like 1 or 2 cards, right? It's not the.
I would be happy if it drew 1 card. If it drew 2 cards, like 4, what is it? 5 mana though.
But the dream is like,
that's the problem. Is you want it to draw so many. And in
EDH, you're like, it could. So early on, when I learned about it, I was like, dude, that's amazing. But it's not making the cut right now. I still want to force it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta play with it. You gotta play with it to really know. I guess we'll see. I'm gonna start putting in some decks. Mark my words.
Okay. Yeah. What's your funniest or biggest misplay this year?
Dude, I don't know. I have so many. I was thinking about this. I don't know. There was a couple of games where I was, 1 and 2, and I was racking my brain. It was complex board state. I'm trying to figure out how how to win, how to manage it. I'm like, man, is there a way? And I don't know. I haven't really gone back and be like, oh, completely misplayed or whatever. Um, so I don't know. But there are games that I think of. I'm like, oh man, was there a way to win? Could I have won that one? Did I misplay? Obviously or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah,
Do you have one? Do you have one
I
in
have a
mind?
clear one. Yeah, it was Bryce. Oh, he was playing Giot. Um,
Mm.
and I had a way to stun something. What was I playing? I was playing some mono blue thing, maybe.
Oh yeah.
And I had a way of stunning
Yes.
something. It was like the final turns of the game, and I think you were out, but who was across from me who came on that one? Was that Connor?
Yeah.
It was Connor's first game,
Or
maybe.
second or something.
Edge of Eternity was Final Fantasy, right? Yeah. And so I had a chance to tap and stun something. And in my head, I was thinking that I could block his command. So his commander was huge and was going to one-shot either of us, me or Connor.
Yeah.
And I tapped down one of Connor's things to try to get in a little bit of damage, I think, to try to make it so that he would attack Connor and kill him. And didn't realize that his commander had Menace. And I had one flyer.
That's
and so
right.
I could have tapped down his commander, put a stun counter on it, and then it would have been like me or Connor, maybe five.
Right.
I don't think it was a guaranteed win for sure.
Yeah.
It wasn't that.
But the better play.
The better play was to tap his commander because on his turn now he just wins because he could kill me with his commander and everything else at Connor.
That's right.
Because I got Connor low enough that he could just win.
That's right.
So it's like I just did everything perfectly for him to just win.
Set it up.
So
Scripted.
that was
Scripted.
Yeah, that was very frustrating when it got to his turn. He's like, "Okay, I'll attack you," and he's got Menace. I can't even do anything.
Yeah,
it's dumb.
Yep.
So yeah, that was mine probably. I'm sure I know there were more, but that was the one that comes to mind as like a clear that just determined the game.
Right. Yeah, come to think of it, I don't have any misplays. Huh? Interesting. I can't think of any because I don't have any. Okay. What is a pet card that you refuse to cut?
All of the initiative cards.
Yeah.
All the initiative cards. I'll cut. I don't play the equipment much. Trailblazer's Torch.
You sure? Yeah.
But all the colored ones.
You're addicted to the dungeon.
Addicted to them.
You're addicted to the Undercity.
Love it.
We gotta get you out of there, man. You need help. Get some help.
It's so fun, especially the dragon, the green one.
Avenging
Hunter, yeah.
That one's awesome.
Love that one.
Mine is Pygmy Kavu. Just kidding. I cut that one and I feel sad. I was looking at some decks and I have Natural Reclamation in one of them. And that's a 5 mana, destroy an artifact or enchantment.
Gotta better do something else.
Cascade.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
5 mana, Cascade, destroy a target artifact or enchantment. So, I don't know. Anything that's like that I'm greedy, like, oh man, the ceiling on this is awesome, but you're greedy and you can get extra value from it, and like Pygmy Kavu, right? Like the ceiling on that is crazy, but the reality is like you're gonna draw 0 to 1 cards.
Yeah.
So anything like that, I just have like the pie in the sky dreamland. I'm like, I'm just greedy and I like value, and so those kind of cards I have a hard time cutting.
Yeah,
but
makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a bad decision, but it's okay. It's mine to live with.
All right. If you could change anything about PDH, what would it be?
More players.
More players. Yep. I think that's what I would say too.
Join
more
us.
people.
Join us.
Have constantly firing pods at game stores.
Oh,
where
maybe.
it was like just another format to go play at a game store, and anyone who wanted to could play it.
Legalize Planeswalkers as commanders.
Really?
That could be fun. I mean, why
It
not?
could be fun. Yeah, why not? I guess
Why
that's
not?
that's true.
Also, unbanned Ristic study.
Nope. Don't do that.
Just kidding. Okay, what do you want PH to look like a year from now? Ooh,
I think
I thought about this one.
Yeah. What would you say?
I was like, do we care if Magic Wizards recognizes it as a format? Don't really care. I was like, so. I mean, that would be kind of, I don't know. Would that be interesting? Maybe. I guess the point of that would be just to bring more people in, right? Like more support for the format.
If they recognized it.
Yeah, but I think the
Yeah.
overall purpose of that would be just more support for it and more players again, right? Like, I would love it to be, I don't know what that would look like, but just I don't know, more recognition, more people playing. But I think that is starting to happen. Like Moxfield has it as an official format. It's an official format on Spell Table. So like it is having recognition where in these tools it's an official format on Scryfall too, right? Like you can search legal formats, legal in Pauper Commander. So it is like these tools that the community uses, that the community interacts with, it is being recognized. So
yeah. And I know a lot of that has been a lot of pushing and support from the rules committee.
Yeah.
So thank you to them.
Thank you.
They love this format.
Absolutely. And they're doing a lot of work. They're growing it. So they get a lot of credit for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I want it to look much different. I like it. I think it's and I do think it's in a good place, in a place where I don't know what Wizards' motives would be to even like either take it over or acknowledging it would be cool.
And but to what end?
They
just
never
to get more support.
Yeah,
whatever.
they would never print a set of commons. That would be they would lose money immediately on that.
Yeah, for sure.
Because no one would buy it because it'd price it insane. And so you couldn't just buy a pack of commons. So they wouldn't. I don't know what they would do with it.
Pauper Commander Precons.
There's not, but even those, there's not a lot of money to be made from Pauper Commander if you're like looking from Wizards' perspective, right?
No,
like other formats with rares.
Bling it out.
Bling it out, yeah.
All foil Pauper Commander Precon decks from Wizards. Yes.
So I think that's probably a positive. Is that Wizards doesn't have a lot of incentives to come in and do anything with format. Like it's they don't really have a lot of incentive to print commons, like more powerful commons either, because the price will always stay low, especially from sets that are coming out now. Like old sets, yes, you see some old cards that are worth a lot of money,
right?
It's due to scarcity,
right? But the very nature of being a common,
yes,
they're common,
and so they don't really have a lot of incentive to print like broken commons anymore. They can power creep, like you said earlier, but it's in a good spot. Like it's a format that you play cards that were made for other formats and see how they can work in a multiplayer, which is what Commander was, which is what people loved about it, and people still do love that. There was no cards printed for it.
Official,
and I think a lot of people kind of yearn for that back in EDH, and Pauper Commander is a place where it still exists.
That's right.
Which is cool. So
neglect becomes our ally.
Yes. So that's I'd say probably I want it to look relatively the same. I think.
What movie is that from?
What did you say?
Neglect becomes our ally.
I do not know.
Count of Monte Cristo. Look it up, kids. All right. Amazing movie, amazing line. Okay.
All right. Stats.
Let's break it up a little bit. Let's talk about stats.
Okay. This is fun.
Stats for our gameplay, our gameplay stuff. Did you have anyone specifically that you wanted to reference? These are sort of just okay. So let's just run through some stats for our gameplay. We've played 28 as of recording. We've played 28 gameplay episodes. Winningest players, I won 5 games, Bernie's won 5 games.
Tied.
Lobert's won 3, but it's kind of funny. Like, we've been on every episode, so
Yep.
we have much more of a chance. And Lobert's been on 3
4 or 5.
I don't know. He wins them all.
He does. He wins a
Freaking
lot.
cheater. So, yeah, we've each won 5. That's cool. I think the color identities are interesting.
It is. Yep.
So the top color identity with 4 wins is white red.
Yep.
Does that surprise you?
It probably would have after, like, if you'd have told me this like beforehand, before we played for a year.
Oh,
but I do think that you play a lot of white X decks, and you win.
Love it.
You win with a lot of white X decks. I don't know about what you've lost with. What that looks like?
I play a lot of green decks. I keep saying how I love green.
You probably do, but most of your wins come from white X.
Okay.
In fact, all of them except one.
Good to know.
But I think white is very strong color in Pauper Commander. I think there's
Why
really
is
good
that?
removal
Okay.
in white. There's really good protection in white.
Yeah.
And so I just think
We don't play removal.
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
Like one,
But there is very efficient removal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
And the protection is big too. And then when you pair it with red, that can deal damage and be more aggro. Aggro is a good strategy in Pauper Commander.
Yeah.
Especially in the casual tables that we
play. Yeah. And Boros is aggressive, right?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think of the wins in those colors, the commanders.
For you or for whoever did it? So
or I mean, the white red has 4 wins.
Zidane,
white red,
Giat, King of the Dwarves.
Oh, that was Bryce.
Yep. Blaze Commando.
Me.
Where is it? Cloudspire Coordinator. You.
Oh yeah, Aether Drift, my favorite set.
Yep. And the 4th one?
That's 4.
Oh, that was 4.
Zidane, Blaze, Cloudspire, and Giat.
Yep.
Oh, interesting.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that was the most winning?
That was the winningest color. The colors with 3 wins.
Oh yeah.
Are white black. White black,
blue red,
and blue green. Interesting. Okay.
Yep.
So white, blue, red, 2, in the top there, and then green. I played a lot of green though. Interesting.
Yeah.
We haven't really had a lot of duplicate commanders. Servandum has won 2 games, but yeah, that's kind of an outlier. Whatever.
Yeah, that was the only one that won multiple, right?
I don't know if we've had a lot of.
We've played a couple twice, like General Kriet. We played twice.
Okay.
I don't know what else off the top of my head, but not a lot. You're right. Not a lot.
Right. Not a lot of repeats. That's fine. Average turn length.
Yeah. So real quick in color.
Oh, sorry.
The only 2 we've had of the 10 of the 15 color pairs or monocolor. So 2 colors or monocolors. Only blue, a mono blue deck has never won, and a red green deck has never won.
No.
Those are the only 2.
I'm gonna check.
Everything else has at least 1 win.
Gruel.
Every other color combination.
Gruel.
There have been 2 3-color decks win. That was when we were playing Tarkir Dragonstorm.
Oh yeah, that was.
We had some 3-color games.
Good
so that's where those came in.
Monocolor? Do we know monocolor wins?
Monocolor blue has not won. White has 1. Mono white has 1. Mono black has 2. Red has 2, and green has 1.
Okay. But we play more 2-color decks.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So they're gonna have more wins.
Mm-hmm.
No mono blue wins. Interesting.
Yeah.
I'll change that.
We'll see.
Okay. Turn length. Average turn length. 10.75 turns.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah. That does not include. There's 4 games that I took the data out of that for, and it was our first game with Lobert because the game cut off early, so I don't know what turn that ended on. Our second game with Chris, because we didn't track that, and I didn't want to rewatch the whole thing and figure that out.
Yeah.
I also took off the arch enemy game with Lobert
Oh, yeah.
because that was a weird one,
yeah.
and Plane Chase. So I took out the alternate games in our first two because we weren't paying much attention to them.
Yeah, but 10.75. What do you make of that? I mean, that's kind of on the long
Sounds
side.
right.
Kind of on the long side, but yeah, but reasonable.
Yeah, so MTG Goldfish just did their stats episode too.
Oh, yeah.
And their average turn length, they played a few more games, not a ton. I think they only had like 35 or so games, and their average turn length was like 9.3, which was down like 0.2 from the year before. So I think
that's
a turn.
That's Pauper. That's EDH.
Yeah. So
and probably like high power EDH, right? Like
yeah, it's probably mid to high.
Yeah,
right. Probably higher.
Interesting. And then to our point of like you get the turns are shorter. You get more turns. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think their overall game though length, like they time their
time,
before editing, obviously, right? Their average game was like a little over 2 hours, I think. Which I would say our average is probably a little below 2, right around.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, I would say
a little low.
Yeah.
We had one game go 3:45, I think. It was insane, but that was a wild one. But it still got cut down. There was a lot of other stuff going on. That got cut down to even like an hour and 35 minutes. So
yeah,
I think our average time length we should try to keep track of that for next year. But I would bet it's lower than theirs.
Sure. Fastest game, 7 turns.
That was the fastest.
Yeah,
there was a 6.
Yeah. Is there one?
Oh, there was. That was the arch enemy game. Yeah, doesn't count.
What was the 7 game?
There was 2 at 7.
Servandum, right? Was
Servandum one? Let's see. Black Red. No, it wasn't Servandum. It was Black Waltz. Black Waltz number 3 was 7, which makes sense.
That does make sense.
And then a mono white. Oh, Samilla, Miletian Poet with Jacob.
Bam.
Yeah,
that is a fast one. Longest game was 15 turns.
Yeah, which I actually think the first game we played with Lobert on spell table was like 18. 17 or 18.
Makes sense.
Because I think it cut off at turn 15.
How do cards work?
Yeah.
How do
and those were pre-cons, so those were lower power than what we played after that.
Yes.
So we haven't played decks at that power level since.
You don't need to watch that one. You don't need to watch that one.
Ew. No, you don't. You really don't.
That one's cringe.
Oh, the 3 of us sitting around this table.
Kids say,
Mike's just going everywhere.
As the kids say.
Papers. Oh my gosh. That's great.
Hopefully we've gotten better.
But yeah, so you said 15?
Yeah.
What was that? 15. Oh, my Demon Wall deck. Final Fantasy, our first Final Fantasy game with 15 turns.
Interesting.
It shouldn't have been. Garrett messed up. Garrett should have won on like turn 12, right?
Yeah.
And it went an extra 3 turns as I just slowly
That's
took him down.
Right. That's right.
But if he would have done the math, he had the win. He just
That's right.
held back a creature.
That's right.
And didn't have it.
Okay.
So yeah, that's how that one went.
Love you, Garrett. You goofball. You goofed. Any other stats we want to highlight?
Average commander, CMC.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes, and there's something else. So average commander CMC, the winning commander is 3.7879. So right around 4, just under 4 is the average winning commander. I don't know what that means, but interesting. The winner's turn order, is that on here?
Oh no.
This is what I was most interested in seeing. Winner's turn order. The average turn player who went 2.36. So our average winner was around 2.3. But if you look at the numbers for this, it's very interesting.
Because typically you'd expect the first player, turn 1, to have an advantage.
Yeah, and for sure in CEDH that happens. I think the stats also are similar for CPDH. Casual EDH I don't think has as big of a what's the word? Advantage. Problem with it. Yeah, advantage with going first. It still does happen though, but we do not see that almost at all. Almost all of ours are turn 1, 2, or 4, evenly. So
2 and 4?
1, 2, and 4.
Huh.
And then there were 3 people who won from the 3rd seat. So that's our rarest seat position that gets a win. I don't know
Don't
if
wanna go
that's
third.
meaningful.
You don't want to go third on our channel.
Yeah, no, you definitely don't.
Except for me, I do.
You do. You won one. You won with Blaze Commando. Rachel won with Greenbelt Guardian, and Chris won with Lazov. Those are the only turn player 3.
So good
wins.
players can win on turn 3 if they go third. Got it.
Yeah. Other than that, 1, 2, or 4, it's split very evenly. So
Interesting.
weird.
Yeah, that is. Legendary versus non-legendary winners.
Yeah.
The commander
Of 28 games.
Does legendary matter?
And it's hard to tell by what we looked at here. We just saw who won and if they were legendary or not. 50%. So 14 were legends, 14 weren't.
Some
Curious
games,
how many played, right?
Right.
If
Some games had all legendaries,
Yep.
so it's going to guarantee a legendary wins.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, and
But I
some
don't know.
didn't have
But yeah,
any.
right.
So seeing the total number of legends that were played and see if anyways, but it's still interesting. 50%.
Right. It wasn't like, I don't know.
It wasn't like 75% were all
Right.
like a legendary is pretty much
Right.
guaranteed to win.
Right.
Yeah. So Cool.
Okay. Anything else on those stats?
no, I think that's all. Let us know in the comments what other stats you'd like to see. We're gonna play out. I think what we should do, spoiler kind of, we're gonna do a tournament over, like, release it around Christmas and New Year's. That's what our videos are gonna be this holiday season, is a final tournament of like the commanders that were won games this year throughout the year,
Yeah.
and we're gonna crown a winner.
Tournament of Champions.
Yes, that's what I was trying to come up with earlier. Tournament of Champions at the end of this year. We will start
Jeopardy does it. We do it.
season 2. We'll start season 2 of our gameplay in January, and then we'll start tracking more stats for that. So the rest of the games this year we won't really keep much stats for because we just told you the stats. But we'll start next year. So give us some ideas for things you'd like to see, stats that we'd like to track, have us track.
Yeah, what else is interesting?
Yeah, and we'll do it. We'll do it for next year.
Okay, so we enlisted our supporters, people in our Discord to, what do you guys want to hear about? So, first up, from Alcadron. What's up, Alc? How do you feel about in-game deals? This is a huge topic and could be an episode all by itself, but maybe. But in the spirit of sort of brevity, how do you feel about in-game deals? I mean, this is very nuanced, and there's lots of feelings and thoughts about this. My initial thought is, I think too many people say yes to bad deals, and people are easily manipulated, and myself included, whatever. But I think we say probably yes too much, and we take deals that we shouldn't, and it's obviously an advantage to the person offering. So I think it's important to ask, like, what are they getting out of it? Why are they asking for this deal? What are they getting? Am I getting a raw end of the deal? Whatever. Usually they have a big threat that they're using to hold over you and say, I won't attack you if you don't do this, or if you let me do this, whatever. And yes, I'm so scared of that thing that I'll say yes to anything. So I don't know. I think people say yes too many times to bad deals. And so I've found myself trying to say no more and just like, no, I'm not going to negotiate with you. I don't care. Hit me. Fine. I don't care. Whatever. Is my life that precious that I have to be a little, I don't know, small bean syndrome, where you're like, yes, I'll do whatever you say. Please don't hit me. I'm like, whatever, hit me. I don't care. Kill me. Fine. I'm not gonna negotiate with terrorists. So, I don't know. What do you think?
I'm fine with them.
You love them. You're a little weasel.
I make deals a lot.
A little weasel.
But I agree that people say yes too much. I say yes a lot.
You do, and I say stop. What are you doing? Why are you saying yes to that? I think you made a deal in one of our last or upcoming or whatever. I think especially in multi-turn deals where it's like,
I
Okay.
don't make multi-turn deals.
Sometimes you do,
Never.
and I try to warn you. No, you fool! There was one. Oh my gosh. Carlos.
Carlos is
Carlos.
He's a manipulator.
He is absolutely. He goes crazy for the deals and politicking in general. But
I love it.
there was one. Shoot,
I had no choice. It was
with you,
It was
right?
Diamond Weapon. He was playing Diamond Weapon.
There was
playing
one
the
where it
Black
was like
Queen.
there was one where he was playing black white,
Oh.
I think, and he was like, "You can never attack me with this creature. You can attack me with anything else."
No, he was playing Hylia. And
Okay.
Jacob made that deal. With
Yes.
him.
Yes.
It was
yes.
Jacob that made
Yes.
that deal with him.
Right. Oh yes. He said you can never attack me with your commander, and I was like, dude, that's too
Yeah.
good of a deal. Like you can't take that. He's like, you can attack me with anything else, but you can never attack me with your commander. You can never kill me
Until
with
we're
your
the
commander.
last two, is what he said.
Yeah, but I was just like, man, that just limits your options so much and your choices. I don't know. I wouldn't take that deal. But he also had a big threatening board, and so it was like, okay, well, maybe Jacob's playing to his outs or whatever. So I'm not,
Yeah.
whatever, because I don't know what cards in your hand, whatever. But I'm just like, man, that sounds like a raw deal, and he gets so much benefit. He's like, oh, this is basically a removal spell, basically a goad spell or whatever,
Yeah.
because I don't have to worry about this threat anymore. It's still on the board for everyone else. It's just too good for that one player, these multi-turn deals. And so, yeah, I don't know. I don't like those.
I agree with that 100%. I can't think of a multi-turn deal that I've taken. I do take deals though.
Why?
You did too.
I did too.
Last
I did
week,
too, sure.
Jason and Jeff was very upset that you and I took the deal. He played a proliferate card, and we had these tramplers and counters, and we're like, he's like, I'll give you counters if you don't tag me. Me and you're like, yeah,
sure, I'll take a counter.
And Jeff was like, you guys are. This is the worst decision
yes,
ever made.
yes. We'll
And-
just kill you, and then we'll kill you. It's fine.
Granted, he was bluffing with it. Like, he wasn't bluffing, but he had nothing, Jason, and he was making it seem like he had more.
Yeah,
It was
So
it was good for him. He needed some way of
Some immunity,
getting us
yeah.
off of him a little bit.
But then I think if we pause and don't get greedy and we're like, why is he making this deal? Oh, because he has
For
nothing.
sure, it
Right,
didn't
but
help us
it's
that
just-
much.
But it's just right. It's just a counter and it's just fun or whatever.
yeah,
It's not like I don't think it was a game changing deal necessarily.
not at all. Not at all.
But anyways, I don't know.
Well, it could have been for me.
This is such a big topic.
It is.
So I don't.
We can.
I think we want to maybe spend more time on this, and maybe we have Alk. Maybe we do
Hey,
maybe we have Dave on as a guest, and we.
my
talk about,
guess is he asked us this because he hates them. But stay tuned.
he loves them. Surprise! He loves them, and he takes every deal that he's offered. So, okay, let's go to one of our favorite supporters,
Yes,
Dushin Dad.
got a
It's-
bunch here from him.
He had some good questions. He had I think just mainly these two. This is
Okay.
not a real one.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah,
When will we see another pop quiz?
man, I would love to.
Okay.
and we will.
Well, yeah, we'll do another one. It didn't perform super well, but
Real bad.
who cares? It was super fun, and so I think we should do another.
It was a lot of fun, and maybe we can up the production value a little bit and have it
we
be
can
more appealing to people.
We can revamp it a little bit.
Yeah,
But it was super fun.
it was a blast. It was
And-
so much fun.
And yeah, we'll do another one.
Yeah,
Who
and I like
cares?
making those kind of videos that like the viewers can play along with and feel
Totally.
involved.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Like that's fun to me.
More
So,
interactive. Yeah.
it's coming.
yeah.
Probably next year, maybe early next year, but yeah, probably not this year. Again, we're pretty scheduled, but
Yeah.
we will plan.
Yeah.
We'll squeeze one in for sure.
Especially if there's an appetite. Like, yeah,
Exactly.
if you guys liked it, I mean, I know there was some positive comments on it, and
Yeah.
people liked it. So, yeah, we'll do it again. He also asks, will you add additional Patreon tiers? I'm like,
This is a whole new world, man.
sure. Like,
Yeah.
if there's an appetite for it,
Yeah,
absolutely.
and we have
but-
been talking about
yes, we
some
took
things,
this
so-
very seriously.
Yeah,
We've
we
been
did.
talking about it a lot, and I think one of the main we'll offer them, but we want to make it worth it, right?
Exactly.
Like, we absolutely want to make it worth it to you guys, like to sign up, whatever. Like dude,
it's hard sitting here and asking people for money. Like, it's uncomfortable.
It is. It absolutely is. It's also we like we said, we also want to make it worth it too. Like we know you have millions of other things that you could spend your money on, that you need to spend your money on. So anything is like we're always like amazed. Like when someone signs up for $1 on Patreon, we're like, oh my gosh, this is so cool! I can't believe this. That people like us enough to even throw us $1 a month. It's crazy. Also, we need it. Like we love this so much. We love Magic. We love Pauper Commander. We love content. We love doing this, and so it helps a ton. Like no one that's doing this is unfamiliar with how this works, right? Like content creators need support and financial support to keep doing this. And so if there's people who want to do it more and for different levels, absolutely we'll do it. We will look into it.
Yep.
But at the same time, we want to make sure it's worth your while and that you get value from it, and that we are genuinely, because we are so genuinely grateful, we want to show that by what you're getting from it too. So
we want to do it right.
Absolutely.
We don't want to throw it out there and then have to change it all over and over. We want to do it right because we respect you guys, and we want to do it right.
We take this very seriously, and we're just like baffled and grateful, and just we love you guys. You guys are awesome. Okay, thanks, Dosh and Dad. Okay, so Pine Ginger asks, which PDH deck would you bring to a tier 3 EDH table? I think he also specifically asked legendary.
Probably.
Well.
Yeah. That makes sense.
But I was gonna say I've brought a Flesh Raker.
Okay.
Which is not legendary. To an EDH table, and it was awesome and fun, and almost won that game. I've brought a Gamekeeper, which is not legendary, so cheating again. I brought a Gamekeeper Slimes Against Humanity deck, which got out like a 25 slime with trample out pretty quickly, a turn 4 or 5 or something, and just I think I did win that game, knocked out a couple people, and so that was pretty sweet. But man, I don't know, man. Like, this is a tricky one. I do want to find a deck that I think would fit this, just because I think it would be fun and to get people sort of curious. Maybe a good way to get people curious about Pauper Commander.
Yeah.
The initial deck that comes to my mind is my Spider-Man Rhino.
I was just
what's his name?
Barreling Brute.
Yeah, the Gruul, trampling Rhino that draws you cards, and so
I think that is my answer.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're susceptible to is board wipes, though, right?
Go ahead.
So I'm thinking of decks that would stand up to board wipes, that could be resilient enough if there was a board wipe that you can bounce back pretty easily, or that don't rely on a giant board state that just gets wiped out by a board wipe. So that's the biggest weakness, and so I'm thinking of decks that could be resilient to that.
Yeah.
Servandum is awesome too.
Servandum has the potential,
right?
Yes,
I think Servandum could be something there.
This is hard for me. I have thought about it a little bit, and then I always stop thinking about it because I don't. To be honest, I don't think I would take a Pauper Commander deck to an EDH game.
Why not?
Because, and I know that you can do it, and I know that some people are okay with it, but to me it feels like the only real way to hold your own in an EDH game is to either bring pinging or combo.
Right. Something that is resilient to board wipes, right?
Exactly, like you're saying. Yes. And so I don't think people in casual EDH games, tier 3, don't like combos.
Sure.
And so just because you're a PDH deck, I I don't feel good doing that
Infinite combo.
just because I'm Pauper.
Sure. And even if it is like 5 pieces or whatever, like that's going to feel bad for those folks.
Yeah, because and so
They're not expecting that. They're not anticipating that in a bracket 3
yes.
game.
So I would rather build 4 decks, try to convince everyone to play them to see at this power level, this casual, what we play. I love the level we play at,
Totally.
which is, we're going to get to that. But
yeah.
see what this is actually like.
Yeah.
See the Pauper Commander experience. Don't
Totally.
watch me try to compete with your decks.
Right.
That's not showing you the power, the fun of PDH necessarily that I love.
Pauper Commander is with the with
so
other decks. It's like, hey, look what Pauper Commander, look what a common Pauper Commander deck can do to you guys.
Yeah,
how it can compete.
That's not what I like about.
It's
PDH.
a different goal. It's a different angle.
Exactly.
So,
but I do get that there's a lot of people who just won't play PDH, and so the only way that you can, but I mean, if that's the case, I'll just bring EDH. I'll just play EDH. I don't. If I'm not going to convince you beforehand,
force them to play Pauper Commander
by
submitting, by forcing them into submission with a Flesh Raker, saying, "Hey, is it okay, guys, if I play a non-legendary in this game? If I can rule 0 this, it's all commons." And then you wipe the floor with them and say, "Play Pauper Commander," and you make them feel bad and you humiliate them.
Because I mean, I like EDH still too. So if that's what everyone wants to play, I'll just play that game with them, and over time convince them, guys, Jalapeno Paupers, go watch 1,500 hours of their content, see how fun it is, and then let's play a game.
Yeah.
Don't build a deck. I've got 6. Let's just shuffle mine up. Let's go. That's my theory on it. But I know that some people love doing it, and that's fun too. If that's what you like, awesome. Like build the broken things that can compete. But to me, I love PDH for the casual PDH gameplay, and the decks that I built, I know could not really hold their own in any game.
I could probably kill one person, right?
Yes.
And then there's a board wipe, and then I'm starting from 0.
Mm-hmm.
But I did pull out the Flesh Raker,
and I think that's a great one. Like that can hold its own
because it is a pinger,
mm-hmm.
and also because I wanted to play this deck.
Mm-hmm.
Like I wanted to play a Pauper deck.
Yes.
So I think that's a fine reason to, like you said, like
exactly.
if you want to do that, go for it.
Yeah. I have no issue with that. It's just not what I would do.
Okay. All right. Pine Ginger also asks, how do you encourage new players? How do you coach players? I think there was more like without
Making them feel dumb.
Yeah, your sort of approach to coaching or encouraging new players without telling them what to do or taking over their turns or whatever.
I think an important part of doing that is before you start coaching or telling them what to do, just ask them if they're okay with it. And that just takes down walls if there were any. Like if you're unfamiliar with this person, say, "Hey, have you played this before? Like what are you like, I don't know. If you do have questions, if you don't mind, I can help if you need to. If not, I can stay in my lane. I can just be quiet here. But I'm more than happy to, like, you can do take backs. We can talk through things.
Yeah.
If you're okay.
Yeah.
I think expressing that early on is important.
Yeah. Can I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
Like, I think that's a good question, is like, oh, that's really cool. That's a really cool card. I really like that card. Can I make a suggestion, or can I tell you how I've seen it played before? Or I think in, tactfully inviting a conversation. I think that there's bad ways to do it, of course. I think we've probably all seen that. Like, why are you doing it that way? Yeah. Why are you doing that? Like, that's stupid. Why'd you do it that? You're an idiot. Yeah, that's not very helpful.
No.
I think we do pretty good about that. It's like I
think so.
On our channel, there are times when we pause and we have a rules question or an interaction question, and I think those are generally, we handle those well. But I think how I generally do it is just like, I don't know. By not taking things so seriously, number one.
Yes.
It's a game. It's for fun. It's not a big deal. Slowing things down, like, oh, I think oftentimes I'm like, or sometimes I'll just let it go too. Like, I also don't feel the need to correct someone if they're playing suboptimally, or I don't know, like versus I don't know. I've seen people jump in and oh, you're doing that wrong, or that's not the best way to do it, or whatever. Like if you want to play it that way, that's totally fine. Um, I don't know. I usually wait for questions or if there is a goof or a rules problem or whatever, I'm like, hey, actually, I think I'm pretty confident, and I'm sort of tentative. I usually don't say that's wrong.
Yeah,
That's absolutely wrong. That's not how you do that. I'm 100% confident. I mean, that can come off as I don't know, but I usually say like, oh, I'm pretty sure. I think it works this way actually. Yeah, you can't target my guy because he has hexproof, and the hexproof says you can't. So I think that's how it works. But if you want to look it up, I don't know. So I'm pretty tentative, and I try to be just non-confrontational and non-definitive about things.
yeah. I think just be a kind person.
Yeah, and also, who cares at the end of the day? Like if they insist, no,
Yeah.
I can
Let it go.
I can target your guy even though it has hexproof because of this. I'm like, sure, bud, if it means that much to you, if winning means that much to you, go for it. So I don't know. There's not many hills I will die on, or not many deal breakers or whatever.
Yeah. All right, Miles. Scarecrow
asks specifically,
will Miles play in more tournaments?
Oh dear, I played in one tournament. Get off my back.
Pretty much won it too.
I think I got like 5th or something, right outside the top 4. Anyways, will Miles play in more tournaments? Eventually, probably. I would love to. It's just time.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Just I have a family. I have 4 young children. They're insane. They just require a lot of time and attention. And the tournaments are usually Saturdays, right? Like exclusively. And they take up like all Saturday, right? It's like, man, it's like an all day thing. So I would love to. I just have other life priorities, right? Also, I'm not. Well, this is sort of into the next question, but are you narrowing in on a preferred power level? So I think eventually I would like to play in more tournaments. I don't know when that will be, or it might be much later, whatever. I like him. They're fun, but I don't think it's my preferred power level either. No. I think CDH CPDH is cool and interesting and a sort of a whole different level. It's very serious. Mm-hmm. It's very sweaty. And that is not where my mindset is at, as evidenced by our channel. I think we're narrowing in on a high-powered casual, sort of a not completely optimized decks, whatever. We still have a lot of fun sprinkled in there. We have cards that are not optimized, whatever. But I think ours, we're narrowing in on.
I think it's pretty close though.
High power casual, yeah. But I'm still gonna put Pygmy Kavu in decks. So
next year you will. Yeah, I might play in a tournament too, Scarecrow. Why not me?
No, he won't. I'm glad you asked me specifically.
I'll give a little peek behind the curtain as to how I build decks for the channel.
Please don't use those words. No one wants to see that.
How
you build?
Yep. I will not play Pestilence, Crypt Rats, Oubliette.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Imprisoned in the Moon.
Yeah.
Imprisoned in the Moon, I probably would. I don't have a problem with it. I probably won't, but I don't have a big problem with it.
Yeah, we talked about this.
And I will not put in any infinite combos in my decks for this channel. Outside of that, so those 3 cards and combos, and there's some commanders that I will never build, that are meta commanders for CPDH.
Yeah.
Outside of that,
no restrictions.
I don't restrict myself.
Right. I don't think I do either necessarily. There's not like cards that I'm like, ooh, that would be really good, but it's too good, whatever. Yeah, I don't necessarily pull cards or restrict the power level in that way. I will put in cards. Oh, that's a really cool card, and I'll put in those cards, even if it's not
exactly
the best choice. It's a fun, cool card,
and it's usually not that much worse
yes,
than the card that
correct.
might replace it.
Correct. Like I mean, Natural Reclamation, for example.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's a cool card.
One. Yeah.
Hey, amen, brother. That's what I keep saying. But if you look at it on its face, it's like 5 mana to destroy a Arcane Signet
and get a Llanowar Elves.
Worth it.
But yeah.
So yeah,
I think that's our power level. That's what we like to play at. We don't think much of, I just want to do, and sometimes we will do this maybe, but for now I think it's outside of those things that I mentioned. And I don't know if you're as strict with those, with combos and those other 3 cards.
I put in Cryptrats into like 1 or 2 decks maybe.
And that's fine. And I will never complain about somebody playing it.
I haven't put in Pestilence. But
and I have feelings about those cards. I did not have before we started. People complain about that. I'm like, what? That doesn't.
What's the big deal?
And I don't think the power isn't the problem. The power level is not my problem with them. Yeah. I think they suffer from the exact same problem that Rhystic Study and Mystic Remora have, and they're banned. And granted, it's the power is different, but they just they warp the game.
Game changers.
That's the problem with Rhystic Studies and Mystic Remora is once they're played, the game becomes about them. I see the exact same problem with Pestilence, Crypt Rats. Not as much Oubliette.
As soon as they hit the
those
battlefield,
two, the game completely becomes about them.
Sort of halts, and it's like all about what are we going to do about this one card? It's just so impactful.
And sure, you just have to team up and hope that one of the 3 of you gets an answer, and then can move on. But
there's still answers.
That gameplay,
it warps it. It warps your whole plan. Now your whole plan is like, how do I avoid this? How do I play around it? How do I destroy it? Whatever. So,
and that's fine. Like that's not
in a out of sight of a gameplay, out of a side of a game for content. Maybe we could put those in or whatever, but
I have less problem with them outside of content.
We sort of have very specific goals in mind for the purposes of content gameplay, right? Like we're it's fun and entertainment, and also we want to build good decks and have good gameplay and all that, but and
we want to take 20 minutes and team up against this Pestilence instead of showcasing some of the new cards, the new commanders.
So yes, I think that the gameplay aspect or the content of the whole thing definitely warps the decks, but not as much as you might think. But just a little bit. Okay.
Hybrid PK, you got some bangers of
great questions.
Holy cow!
Okay, Hybrid PK asks, "What would you do if you could design a common card? What would that be?"
Okay.
You got one?
Yeah, I got a cycle.
Ooh, here we go.
I got a cycle.
Listen up, Wizards.
They are hybrid. That's that big topic in the world of EDH right now. Hybrid mana symbol initiative creatures. All of them creatures.
Hybrid mana initiative creatures?
Yep. So when they enter
you're addicted.
They start the adventure. You take the initiative. Hybrid mana. So they're more restrictive. Can't go in every deck with it.
Yeah, they can.
You more.
They can now.
Well, maybe they can. Even better. So, that's what I would do. I don't know what that would look like. I just want more.
Yeah, more ways to
start it.
Venture.
Yep. Yeah, I have a problem, but it's a good
initiative.
Problem.
No, initiative's fun for sure.
Do you have any commons that you would?
Commons. I was thinking X spells. We have like
that's a good answer.
We have like 42, I think, X spells.
Really?
Yeah, I think I looked it up earlier.
Some of those would be so bad.
Yeah, no, they are for sure.
42.
Yeah, I know.
It's more than I thought.
It's usually like counter a spell that costs X or something dumb or whatever.
Okay.
There's some other good ones though. There's some other viable ones, but and they can't be too broken, right? At common.
No.
But oftentimes I'm like building a deck and I'm like, oh, is there like an X spell I could throw in here? Like, especially like maybe finishers. There's a couple of X spells that give +X+X. There's one in green. There's one in black. I'm trying to think of other like crazy ones, but I don't know. X spell stuff. There's not a lot of in white. Some kind of white would be cool, but I don't know. I think I would design a common cycle of X spells. One in every color. The white one reanimates CMC 3 or less.
Well, what's the X for?
Why
Why not X or less?
There's a black one that does X or less.
Black is X. Okay, so
black does X or less. The white one,
you just pay 15 and reanimate a
15. No, you pay 15. You reanimate 15.
Oh, a number of things.
Jeez. 2 CMC
so it's
or
like
less.
4. So
I don't know. This is off the top of the dome.
4 plus X. Yeah,
that's right, baby.
There we go.
Oh, but then they have a finality counter on them.
Okay, I don't hate that.
I don't know. Blue counters a spell if it's X or less. Mana value. Just kidding. There's already like 4 of those. They're dumb. They can't be too broken either, right? It's like
really
it's like bounce X stuff.
That could.
I don't know. Yeah, that could be not. The other stuff that does that.
If X is 7 or more, bounce all non-land permanents to their owner's hands.
Whoa, that's awesome.
It's the speed.
I don't know, but X spells was where my mind went, and make Pygmy Kavu good. If I could print a common card, it would be a cycle of pygmies that target all colors. So, however many black creatures you have, how many white creatures. And they're all in green. They're all mono green.
Oh, okay.
They draw cards for every white creature your opponents have. All your black, all your green creatures. Yeah, dude. Just put 5 Pygmy Kavus in your deck, and they all hit different colors. Oh, I love that. Okay, that's it. Final answer. Okay, design an uncommon legendary. Oh, it has to be legend. Wait, was it legendary?
I don't know.
I forget if it. I don't. Well, whatever. We can make it legendary.
Yeah, it'll be legendary.
What was yours? I had.
You have one? Go ahead.
Well, I have. So, I don't know what it is going to be. I reanimator, and card draw. Is that good? Is that too good? So it's gonna be white.
On how easy it is.
It's gonna be white black. See, that's where I haven't figured out the balance quite tuning. But I want a white black creature that costs some amount of mana, that has some power and toughness, that maybe taps. There's a card. There's a mono black card that taps, sack 2 creatures, return something from the graveyard to the battlefield. Already, there's one of those. Which I think that sounds decently balanced, right? Like sack 2 creatures, return something, and it's a tap ability. But I want another color. I want white. And
white
then
black.
Yeah, I want white black. And then I want it to reanimate stuff from the graveyard to the battlefield. And then I want maybe card draw, but that's already card advantage, bringing back from the graveyard. So maybe a ping or a life. Maybe when something enters from the graveyard, whenever a creature enters from the graveyard to the battlefield, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life.
That's good.
How's that?
That's cool. I like that.
Thank you. That is cool.
But
what does it cost to bring back? What's a balance? Is it tap and sack 2 creatures? Is it I don't know. That is lots of the ones right now sack themselves to return something, so I don't want to do that. But
yeah.
Fiendish Panda is the black white.
That's cool.
When it dies, it returns something with power of the panda to the battlefield.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So it depends on the power, and then it gets counters for every time you gain a life. I think it gets a counter. So I kind of like that, but I don't want to keep recasting it. So maybe I just tap it, sack 2 creatures, return something to the battlefield. Whenever a creature leaves your battlefield and enters the battlefield from your graveyard, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Boom.
There you go.
Got it.
You got it.
Love it. Final answer. Print it.
I don't know what I would do. It would be for sure 3 colors because I want more 3-color commanders. Let's say Naya. So red, white,
Oh,
green.
Okay. When it enters, you take the initiative.
Oh, yes.
As long as you have the initiative.
Yeah, maybe not you take it. Maybe work for that a little bit. But with the cycle of hybrid, you're going to have like 8 now.
Dude, okay, you initiative commander. When it enters,
Commander.
another player takes the. So I'm thinking of
like your Jared deck.
like Jared,
Okay.
Cathalion. Someone else becomes the monarch when he enters,
Oh my gosh,
and you cannot take it. You cannot gain the monarch that turn.
Yep.
So
Okay.
so you have to go. So it enters the game, but you have to work to get it back.
Yep. I'm on board with this.
So and then Jared says like, if you are the monarch, you get a
Yeah.
benefit. You could do something like that.
Yeah. If you have
If you have the initiative, this can't be
creatures
blocked.
Control have hexproof, indestructible, flying, trample, something like that. Just
Or
little
creatures you control with power 1
have death touch.
can't be blocked or something. Or have death touch. Yeah.
Well, what if
I like death touch.
Has the initiative? Creatures with power 1 or less have death touch.
I like that.
Creature control. So it
Yeah.
makes it easier to try to
Get it back.
Well,
Well,
like that.
wait. If you have the initiative and they have death touch,
if
you don't need.
don't have the initiative.
Oh, if you don't have the
you don't have
initiative,
the
creatures you
control
can.
have death touch.
Ooh.
But still, I like the thing where you can't take the initiative.
the first turn.
Yeah.
Ooh,
from
yeah.
player.
That's
So you
cool.
have to wait.
So it's Naya. What's its PT?
Oh, death touch work. Yeah, green has death touch for sure.
Yeah.
Power toughness. I want it to be a cheap command. So red, white, green. So let's
Straight up.
make it a 2
10-10 or something.
Let's make it a 2/3.
Okay, I like it. Any
make it a
keywords? Any other keywords?
2/3 with fly.
Vigilance.
It doesn't need it. We won't give it any because we're giving death touch to our little guys.
I like that.
And then something like whenever you complete a dungeon,
Okay.
Do
now
something
Now you're
else.
getting too much.
Yeah.
Now you're getting too
whenever you complete a dungeon,
Trigger that room twice.
the
Trigger Throne of the Dead 3 twice.
I don't know, draw a card or something. Create a treasure. Create a treasure
Because you ventured into the dungeon.
Yeah.
Because you finished the dungeon.
So you get your dungeon treasure.
Dang, dude. What the heck? Are we card designers?
Yes.
What the heck? That was amazing.
Next channel idea.
Love it. Print it.
Okay.
Favorite deck you played on the channel?
That's hard,
Dude,
but also
I don't
easy.
know. Yeah.
My favorite deck has been played on the channel twice, but I don't know if it was my favorite. Yeah,
Favorite deck you've played on the channel?
I believe you spoke for him.
Oh, yeah.
First one we played
Man, that would be my answer too if you asked me my least favorite deck.
of mine. My least favorite deck.
No, just kidding. Man, my favorite deck. I liked so many.
I know.
Right now, Blaze Commando is coming to mind. That deck is so cool and like surprisingly sneaky, powerful. It's not even that sneaky, but like I don't know. I think it's so cool to pay 1 mana to deal 3 damage and make 2 tokens. Like it just kind of went off.
It did. It was crazy.
It was really cool how many just bam, 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 bam. That was really fun. And then what was the last one I just played?
Woodland Acolyte, or is that?
Oh,
I'm talking about.
I love Woodland Acolyte.
I know
the rhinos amazing.
white green rhino.
The white. Oh yeah,
Fun
dude.
ones.
Oh
What's
my
that
gosh, dude, I love that deck too. Sigil Captain.
Sigil Captain.
Sigil Captain's amazing. Blaze Commando, Arcalite. I love the Arcalite. I like that. I don't know. It's not good. It's not great, but it's just fun.
Good.
It's fun to fiddle and get the value.
See, it's not good. That's exactly why I love the bookworm.
What?
It's fun.
Yeah.
Get the value.
Okay.
The bookworm is
easy,
exactly
easy.
the same.
Easy.
Don't hate my bookworm.
Easy.
It does exactly that, but blue.
I guess I just don't like the mechanic. The flippy mechanic.
I love it.
I like
think it's
fiddling
fun.
with things for sure, but that's fine. I like fiddling them in different ways, like the graveyard, and so that's why
Yeah.
I like accumulating lots of value.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Ozok's my other one.
Ozok's
Ozok's is one of my favorite decks.
okay. All right.
I feel like this is long.
This was a long one, but it was fun.
Our show,
our show. We can do whatever we want.
We do what we
Back
want.
off. And if you don't want to watch, then turn it off. You have that power. Okay, who cares? I don't care. Okay, but you guys know what we need to do before we do anything else.
Real quick, before
do we have any other? Do we have any final?
Let's do this first.
Okay,
just end with this.
What are we excited about in year 2? What are you looking forward to?
It's just everything. It's been so fun.
Good answer.
I don't know.
Good answer. Let me ask
Miles every week, every other week. Interacting with all of you in Patreon, in the Discord, on social media, in the comment section of the videos, going to more events, hopefully.
Oh yeah.
Meeting more people in person.
We're going.
It's going to be so much fun.
We're committing to every MagicCon next year. We're calling it right now.
But it's been awesome, and thank you all so much for letting us keep doing it. Like, we could not have done this if we didn't get the support so fast. We're at almost 1,500 subs in 1 year. Like, I'm proud of what we've done. And I'm proud of like everything that you guys help us do. And
me too.
So I hope that we can keep providing content that you all enjoy. And
I'm proud of you, buddy.
It's gonna be
I'm proud of you, buddy.
A fun year 2, bigger and better.
100%. Yeah, absolutely. Bernie and I have talked about this. Like, we love magic, and if we can turn this into some sort of even if it's just self-sustaining, like,
yes, that'd be awesome.
Like,
getting there.
It's just so fun to make content and to play Magic and to talk about Magic. It's something that we're so passionate about, something we love so much. And if that could just turn into something that isn't, I don't know, that's isn't necessarily just a burden to us or whatever. Like, if we still love it and enjoy it, and why not? And if it is self-sustaining, like, and the support is what does that. So thank you all so much, and we look forward to just keep going. We have no signs of stopping and no intention, and we'll just want to bigger and better.
Yep.
Onward and upward.
Okay.
All right.
20 common questions.
20 common questions.
I'm on the hot seat.
You know the rules. All right, you Joe Schmoes. Okay.
Is it a permanent?
No.
Oh, man. Okay. Is it... What was the strategies that you and Bobby came up with? I don't think they were good strategies. The mana value, I think, was a horrible question.
No.
Odd or even?
Yes, because that's halves. You try to have...
Okay, but you're having from like 5 and lower,
Stop.
so why not just say...
Yeah, whatever. You try to have the options every time.
I still feel like odd or even is really bad.
Sure. You can think
5
whatever
or
you want.
less. Mana value 5 or less.
Yes.
Is it red or blue?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Dang it. Is it monocolored?
Yes.
What am I at, 5? So it's monocolored red or blue. Oh, good. Is it blue?
Yes.
Is it a... We said not a permanent, so there's 2 options. Is it a sorcery?
No.
Okay. Did I say 5 or less or 5? I said 5 or less, right?
Correct.
Okay. Is it 4 or less?
Yes.
Is it 3 or less?
No.
Okay. 4 mana blue instant. Oh, dear. Oh. Does it draw cards?
No.
Does it counter a spell?
Yes.
4 mana, counter a spell?
11.
Is this standard legal?
Yeah. Is it standard legal?
Was
it? Yeah, is it standard legal?
Which means it would have to be printed.
So if you go to Scryfall, it shows you legality.
Oh, legality. Standard legal, no.
What has it been reprinted in the last 3 years?
And reprinted means
Any printing in the last 3 years? I don't know. So go find the most recent version and look at the year at the bottom.
okay.
Oh man, what else could this do? So format a counterspell has to do something else.
Can you?
Pull up a random card and show you.
No, I know where to look.
So
I need to clarify. Yeah, yes,
the answer, it's been reprinted in the last 3 years. In anything
yes,
like a pre-con, I'd count. Yeah, any printing.
yes.
Okay, is that printing in a pre-con?
No.
Whoa. Okay.
Oh crap! You're at 14. You asked
Oh, dear.
reprinted and pre-con. Okay.
But it's not.
You said any printing.
The most recent, was it from a pre-con? The most recent one.
No.
What? What could this have been in if it's not standard legal? 4-mana counterspell. What would in 3? I said 3 years, right? Reprinted through the last 3 years, and you said yes.
Mm-hmm.
Non-standard legal sets that came out. MH3, Assassin's Creed. I am drawing a blank as to what other. Was Baldur's Gate 3 years ago?
I don't want to mislead you.
Oh, shoot. Dang it.
What?
There's another way it could have been reprinted. Not from a set.
How's
It's
that?
the list.
Okay.
And that would not help me at all.
Okay.
Shoot. So I'm going to get off this and try to figure out what else it does.
Okay.
Because I know it counters a spell. It has to do something else for 4 mana, unless it's just the worst counter spell that's ever been printed. I don't know what else it could do with 4 mana. Said it doesn't also draw a card. I know there's some counter spells that draw cards, so it removes those. At 15, is there not a question? Is there flavor text that I get at 15?
If it's not a question, I don't have to answer it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll get flavor text.
Oh my goodness. Here's my problem. Even if I figure out what this does, I'm not thinking of a single name of a card that's 4 mana counterspell.
You got this.
I'll go back to the set. Maybe the set was it printed on the list?
Yes.
Crap. Okay. That's 15, right?
Oh yes, sorry. Okay. Which text do you want? The most recent flavor text?
I don't know if it's gonna matter.
Yeah. Okay. The best denials are simply that: a beginning and an end unchanged, a dream with no memory.
Does it have denial in the card name?
No.
Oh.
The best denials are simply that: a beginning and end unchanged, a dream with no memory. Is that helpful?
No, not really. I know there's one that's expensive, the Cascades. I built a Cascade deck for EDH a while ago, but I wanted to say that was more than 4 mana. What are the 4 mana ones doing? What else could this even do? Blue. Counterspell and I guess does it do something else?
Is that your question?
Yeah.
Yes. 17.
Does it cascade?
No.
Does it exile the card that it counters?
No.
Jeez.
Uh-oh. I'm going to need a guess.
Is it Dispelling Charm?
It is not Dispelling Charm.
I don't
Okay. It was printed on the list. It
Give
was
me some
also
sets.
it was
The
also
original?
printed in a secret layer drop in 2013. Or sorry,
Wow.
2023. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
Okay.
2023.
Which secret layer?
It was printed in the secret layer drop number
Oh, just said the number.
1368.
Okay.
It is
Forceful
It's-
denial.
I'm trying to.
No, you didn't have denial in the.
It was also printed in like the football secret layer drop.
What? What's the original?
Do you know that
printing?
one? The original? Like
It
the
wasn't a
first
football secret. That was a Fortnite or the Warhammer football game, right?
Was
They had a
Warhammer?
football. Yeah,
It was like a football.
It looked like
themed.
yeah.
Let's see. Original printing was in what was this? Urza's Saga. Originally printed in Urza's Saga.
How many is it? 2 words?
One word.
1 word. Confound.
No. The
This-
flavor text for the original was "Time flows like a river. In Talaria, we practice the art of building dams." That's not helpful. It's
does it
one
start with
word.
C.
No.
D.
Starts with an R.
Rewind.
Bingo.
What else does it do? Untap. Oh my gosh, I play this.
You know this card.
I do know this. Dang it. I do play that
this
card.
is a good
sometimes.
card. I like it. I like it as a card.
Yep.
Rewind,
cool.
folks. 2 blue. Counter target spell. Untap up to 4 lands.
Dang.
Dang.
Good.
Free counter spell.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was gettable.
That was gettable.
Yeah.
Yep. That was bad.
How many of you knew it? Let us know.
I'm gonna guess a lot.
Also, thank you for hanging in here with us. Watch it in 2 parts. Whatever, that's fine. This is a long one, but hey, it's our show. We can do whatever we want.
Exactly.
All right, folks. Thanks for hanging in with us. Like, comment, subscribe. Support us on Patreon. Oh, membership on YouTube. We love
Yes.
that. Join our Discord. Show the love there. You guys are awesome. And show the love to us. And we're going to show the love to our top tier patrons right now. Thank you to Teresa and Tyler.
Bill, aka Too Much Do.
Doshendad.
Halloween 29.
Lasgata.
Mutator Pie.
Ariel.
Feegis.
Mama Tutu.
Comp Drink.
And ST. You know who you are.
Thank
Thanks, guys.
you.
You guys are awesome.
You are the best.
And as always, get out there and stay spicy.